In Beyond the Gates, the scene where Bill catches Haley secretly meeting Randy at the casino turns into one of the most explosive and emotionally charged confrontations of the storyline. A collision of betrayal, jealousy, and wounded pride that changes the dynamics between several major characters. It begins late one evening when Bill starts to suspect that Haley has not been completely honest with him. For days she has been acting strangely, distracted during conversations, constantly checking her phone, and finding excuses to leave home at odd hours. She keeps saying she has errands or meetings, but her tone is evasive and even her friends have noticed her restlessness. Bill, already insecure because of his own rocky past with trust, decides to quietly follow her one night to find out the truth. Haley drives across town to a private casino that caters to wealthy guests. A dimly lit, exclusive place where secrecy is part of the atmosphere. She walks in wearing a simple but elegant black dress, her hair tied back, clearly trying to blend in but still standing out because of her tense body language. She looks around anxiously before heading to one of the quieter rooms in the back. Bill, who has followed discreetly and parked a few blocks away, enters the casino a few minutes later, keeping his cap pulled low. He stays behind the crowd, pretending to check his phone while scanning the room. What he sees next hits him like a punch in the chest. Haley sitting at a table with Randy. Randy, of all people, is the last man Bill ever wanted to see her with. Their history is complicated. Randy once worked closely with Bill in business, but they had a bitter fallout after Randy was accused of manipulating company funds and flirting with Haley during the same period. Bill thought that part of their lives was over. So when he sees them together again, smiling and leaning in close, his blood boils. From Bill's point of view, it looks like pure betrayal. He watches as Haley and Randy speak in hushed tones, with Haley nervously glancing toward the entrance as if she knows she shouldn't be there. Randy touches her hand briefly, possibly to reassure her, but the gesture only adds fuel to Bill's rage. His mind starts racing. Was this an affair? Were they plotting something behind his back? Unable to control himself, Bill storms across the room, startling both of them. The sound of his voice, low, furious, and shaking with emotion, cuts through the noise of the casino. "So this is where you go when you say you need time to think," he growls. Haley stands abruptly, trying to calm him down, insisting that it's not what it looks like. But Bill is beyond reasoning. His eyes are blazing, and he demands to know why she's meeting Randy in secret. Randy, trying to stay composed, steps between them and tells Bill to lower his voice, saying that Haley just came to discuss something important. This only enrages Bill further. He accuses Randy of once again trying to manipulate his life and destroy his relationship. The tension escalates quickly. Other guests start turning to watch as Bill's anger spills over. Haley, close to tears, tries to explain that she met Randy to talk about an investment deal that could help them recover financially from the recent crisis. She says she didn't tell Bill because she knew he wouldn't approve of her involving Randy after their history. But to Bill, that explanation feels like another betrayal. She went behind his back to work with the man who once nearly ruined them. The confrontation ends with Bill throwing a warning at Randy, telling him to stay away from Haley, and storming out of the casino without another word. Haley stands frozen for a moment before rushing after him, but by the time she reaches the parking lot, he's already driven away. That night, the emotional fallout continues. Bill refuses to answer her calls and instead drives aimlessly through the city, replaying the scene over and over. His love for Haley collides with the sting of humiliation. He can't decide whether he's angrier at Randy for showing